Sunday morning, south wind. We knew it was going to start out southeast, and then when the clouds cleared, it was going to go south. My prediction, we'll see what happens, but my prediction is that we get a good wind now. This is actually 10 knots. Our team is doing a great job. This is most of them out here, 18 kids, pretty much all practicing together without being asked. They all just kind of pulled it off. And then the wind will die off here in a little. The current is going from our right to left, so the current is sweeping them upwind today. That will make much nicer. But look at what a beautiful day. Sunday, Junior Invitational, going into race 6 through 9 today. 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 4 races. We talked about the things that made the biggest difference yesterday were having a line sight, more so for the C2, C3s. The A, Bs, and C1s were pretty much on the line, especially having line sights after general recalls when people are going to hang back. We talked about fleet management, getting around all the fleets that are coming, the other fleets. We talked about downwind, pushing the boats hard downwind. The current's going to be going, and a few other things. For race 1, we're going to come before every race, but we're going to come around. We've determined that the water is moving right to left here, actually pushing us away from the line. See how I'm just drifting right around this boat. Now we start, there's the committee boat end. I'm a boat length off the line. And if this opens up, but you guys want to come right around here and pick something, preferably something tall. Yep, there, we got some palm trees. I am on the line right here. I'm actually over by a fraction. I'm trying to find the line sight right now. Okay, I am below the line now, but I can't find the pin. But this is what you guys need to do. There at the pin, probably using a palm tree and a mast. Wow, this is tough, okay? There it is. Okay, do you guys see the white? You see the mast and palm trees? There's a mast between palm trees in there. Right up in there. Okay, so this puts us just below the line, lining up with this mast. So this is what you guys need to be doing. Okay. And then I'm going to show you what the C2s and C3s did yesterday. The C2s and C3s started here. See where the mast is? Way back there. And there's the pin, way back there. This is how the C2 started. And everybody should have started right here, just off of that mast, right on those right there. Right there is where you would have started. 3, 2, 1, go, man, you are right on the line. Okay, so Sabot Nationals, the winner of Nationals is going to start really well, and line sights are critical on long starting lines. You can't start 2 boat lengths late. 2 boat lengths late in a Sabot is almost 11 seconds. Right there, 11 seconds right there. And then you're going to double that because you're going to be in bad air. You're going to be at least 22 seconds behind in most races if you start 11 seconds off the line. That's just without anything else going wrong. So we have to be upwind in a Sabot. You have to be as far upwind as you can possibly be at 0. Cool. There's a lot to think about before races. Every day is different. And sometimes you do your pre-race research and it maybe gets you out of the focus of starting well or whatever it may can do. But you could have sailed all the way over here to this buoy and taken a look at the current on this buoy. The current on this buoy is actually going up the course. It is going from our right to left. If you look right in there, you're going to see little rings. The water's going that way. We would be going left hard here. We got to go left hard here. The problem is my head right at this buoy. I would be trying to come. Where's the pin end here? There it is. Okay. but we would have sailed all the way over there to a buoy, and then we would have gone by this end, and we would have had a full, I know there's a lot to do, and this is just Sabot sailing, but we could have sailed to all those destinations and done a little current research and figure out, because I don't know what the current's doing on the right over there. There's a monster current line right in there. Right in there, there's a monster current line. The current's doing something different on the other side of that line, and that line runs right by the committee boat, about 30 feet to leeward of the committee boat, or to the left of it. So something's happening with current. Anyway, let's have a good time. 8th Fleet's about to start race 6, and we'll probably have a general recall. You've got the W flag up, so there's less than a minute to go. How did 8751 not get over? Wow, that's just an incredible start by. That's who is that? That's one of the. That's Braden Ozarski. Man, I'm gonna have to send you that video, bro. Gosei right here. We're working on not trimming so tight. He is quite tight again. So I just learned that the current is going up the course, huge. I would have not have tacked there. Oh, well, he's crossing. That's a stupid call by me. I probably would have dug in a little further. Till 8, yeah, I probably would have just, 2 tacks. You just lost 14 seconds to anybody total. I mean, maybe 12 seconds, but it's not good. Nice job. Nice job, Fenton. Fenton got a bummer lane here, and he just pinched a little as Kosei went by, and he preserved his lane. Nice. Good communication. Oh, Kosei. Cool. This is just fun. A Fleet is where you're at, man. I'm telling you, if you want to be good in sailing, if you want to go to college and be good, come race Sabots and current. It's because flow on the leadboard is everything. If you can't get flow on the leadboard, your overall speed is lower, and it's just every second you're losing. It's not an easy boat. You got to keep flow. Bend, hard right. Let's see what happens. On the line. The B Fleet was way off. Look how far off. The Vesper's like the best. Yeah, this is better than the B Fleet. Yeah, that boat nailed it. Oh, over. Oh, don't drop down, Vesper. Red boat shouldn't have dropped down. See how far back they are? Only one boat's close to the line. Can you guys see that? See? Late. Late. One boat had a good start there. But it was better than the Bs. The Bs were all way back. Can't do that. So the key today, we figured it out. The current's going up the course. You cannot get to the right side of this glassy line, this current line. You got to stay to the left of it. And then you can't go too hard left because there's light air from the flagpole-ish over there. There's light air. So let's see how this goes here as well. Vesper got off to a good start. Will going back, right on the edge of the current line. He's doing what he's told. Do not want to cross this current line. You're going to end up sailing in quite a bit less current. Okay, Maribel went in the A Fleet race. Kosei in 3rd. Fenton in, gosh, 2nd. Fenton. Wallace. Coach Wallace is putting on a clinic. Vesper's fast, red boat. Great job. A Fleeters going down through the course. We talked about that, how this fleet is racing right now. They are, if they are lured of you. If another fleet's coming downwind. Okay, so you see the line sight here? It's gonna be a mast. I am drifting slowly the opposite way. So the current is still not switched over here. Here we go. If you line up the pin with the mast, you are off the line by a lot. Okay? So at 30 seconds, you line the pin up, maybe 40 seconds, line the pin up with the mast. I wouldn't even line up with the mast. I'd sled up like there. Okay, that was a really, really, really late start for the C2s. So cannot do that. So that was exactly what we talked about this morning over and over. And the one thing you want to do as a student is when you get taught something, most of the time you want to try it. So those guys were massively late. Parkers recovered well though. We are up at the top right-hand side of the course where we will never get today. But you can see it's moved already 3/4 of a boat length. One boat length in 20 seconds. So every 20 seconds over here. So that's interesting. It is really hard to decide what to do upwind. I'm still thinking the windiest place is over there by the restaurants because the wind is funneling down through the channel from the ocean, down that edge in the southerly. And then over here anywhere is gonna be disturbed wind from the yacht club. So you gotta be careful, like being in this position is risky because it's gonna be lighter over here. I still think from the starting line, the race is to that white buoy over there. You think of that as the windward mark and you're racing to that. Now we're at the pin end before race 2 and the current is in the current line. We are in the current line right now. You'll see trash and this current is actually almost nothing going away from the line. Okay, we got second race on Sunday, race 7 for the regatta, and the wind is nice, and the wind must have gone right here. So it's okay to go right middle now because of the fact that the current is going straight towards the ocean. So neither side is going to be dominant. The A fleet starts are brutal. This will be a general recall. So we won't even watch this one. They did not move the pin, but the boat's now favored by quite a bit. So that is definitely general recall. The good thing to do after a general recall is just speed test for a little while and just kind of practice a little bit. Race 2, black flag, so everybody is hanging way back. But I would just line it up with the mast. I would line up with the, the pin up with the mast, which I'm way behind the line. If you look at the flag, I'm way behind. I'm still not lined up with them. So you got to have some confidence though. They were not even close. You guys got to line the pin up. If the pin is lined up with the mast, you're way off the line. I know, but they were still too far off. You got to have some confidence. You got to use a line sight. They were so far off. Oh, B fleet. Much closer. B fleet's much closer to the line. Thought the boat was favored. You can't even see the pin. There it is. These guys are much closer than last time. Now what you start doing is accelerate it. 10 seconds, just start reaching. We're looking for 9005. See how she started. I think that's her punched out down low. Yeah? So Kylie 9005 was really the only boat within 3 seconds of the line at the start. Great job. And now she's in outgoing current right now. And then she's gonna cross that line. Let's see what happens. If I was her, I would cross the current line. Oh, there's a boat to lure to her. So she probably is going to get squeezed off. If I was her, I would say, hey, you can cross. Go ahead and tack across if you want. And that girl might not do anything. But or that person might not do anything. Okay, so they cross the current line. And sailing away. Watch, she's gonna cross the current line. And she's gonna start sailing away. Yep, there she goes. You can see the difference. So it wasn't a dramatic difference. Now that boat crossed the current line. Now they're wound up a little. So you dig into it. There's another current line over there. And she's doing the right thing by not tacking, because if she tacks, she's gonna end up tacking twice. She should stop looking around now. She should just match angles with the boats behind, try to ramp her speed up a little extra, and just try to sail away. She can cross them now. She can cross them now. Yeah. Oh, don't roll so early. Gotta stop rolling so early. You leave the boat at the exact heel that it's at. You let the boat turn all the way to the other tack, and then you rock the boat. But she's ahead of these guys easily. Cool. Race 2 on Sunday for C1 fleet. And everybody's at that end. That means they're smart. The boat end is not as bad as it has been for most of the regatta. Most of the regatta, we've wanted to start left of middle. In this race, you want to start right of middle with a big hole to leeward so you can foot like crazy. And the line side is this person right here. This guy is lined up right on the starting line. That was it. Again, we gotta have our watches better. I think the boat that is at the boat end of the line is ahead now. So this is a different wind direction than the B fleet had. Slightly lifted compared to what the B fleet had. And so there lies the problem, right? Every race is a little different. So the B fleet will be a little different than the C1, but you still have to watch them. But remember, these guys are the line sides right here. These guys calling this end of the line. Okay. Let's see what happens. It's lighter winds, 6 to 7 knots now. And I'm not too worried about the side I go to with the outgoing current, but I'm racing to that left restaurants or to where that fleet's coming down. I'm staying to the left of all the aviators. So that's an easy, my game plan right now is easy. I'm playing the left hard. A fleet coming down. We're working on downwind, everybody. This is the leader of the A fleet in race 7 or 8, something like that. Race 2 on Sunday, and he's more solid on the Vang than I would be. He's getting a little lift right now. His leech is a little uncertain. But you see the heel? You look at Olympia, 9899. She's in a tough spot. She's got a little bad air, but you see the heel? She's really comfortable. She's got this big old heel with her shoulders out against the rail. Exactly right. This is how the A fleet does it, so copy it. Here goes the C2s. Oliver just comes launching out on port tack in the C2. Ooh, okay, it's probably a good idea. They are in a monster lefty, so the wind has shifted back to the south a little there. Not sure what happened to Celeste. I'm never able to film the C3s really because you end up having a bunch of A fleeters in there. But if you're a C3 and the A fleeters are around you, what you do is you copy them. You kind of look at them, where they're sitting, where's their boom, and just kind of point the same direction. But there's L going out of C3 start, heading that way. Clara had a great start over here. You can't see her, but that boat 9318 just tacked away from her. So Clara started and is now getting to sail next to an A fleeter, 9342 over there. She's killing it over there. second race on Sunday. We got Celeste in second. Here comes Parker in third. But you guys, again, you guys aren't doing your Cunninghams and outhauls and things. I'll let you leave your outhaul where it is, but you got to use the Vangs and the Cunninghams at least. And you got to heel more downwind. Wow, she's just sailing right through her. Great steering after the mark. Parker, good job. Oh, I'm wrong. Oliver's winning. Those are the C2s. Oliver's in second. Okay, I'm sorry. Super confusing video. For C3s, it looks like Claire is either first or second in her fleet. Cool. Race 3 on Sunday. And I would be starting left of middle, crossing these current lines. I mean, it's not easy tactics today, you guys. You gotta have a line sight. If you guys see 9157 sticking out like that, you probably scoot forward in the middle a little. Like 9899 and stuff, they should scoot forward. So boats in the middle was just huge line sag. Right now, 9403 and those guys look ahead, but I don't think they're that far ahead. They're definitely favored on that. That's definitely the favored end. But I would not doubt C10198 get out here, get a little clear air, and come out just fine. Yeah, look at 9325's angle. Okay. So this guy's angle is going to be that. So I wouldn't think, I definitely think you can see them caving in the middle already. There we go. D fleet. Everybody's adjusted to that end. If I was watching the A fleet, if I was watching it carefully, I'd see that neither end was really favored. But I'm happy. They're happy. Oh, I like Kylie moving up the line, doing something different. Still see both flags. One of my biggest things you need to work on, folks, is accelerating before 0. It could be 10 or 11 seconds, or it could be 3 seconds, but you gotta be accelerated. It's Kylie, 9005, just had another good start. Cool. Race 3 on Sunday, C1 fleet. It seems like all the kids were watching these starts and they're thinking that the boat end is favored, so I'm not in a boat, so they might be a little right. I still think that we could see oscillations that make it ugly. I have to get out of the way so Vesper can see her line sight. I can see her looking for it. So I would probably be like Lorelei 8577 and just close the door on these guys a little. I would just squeeze them and then accelerate and just go popping out. Popping out hard. Oh, Vesper's over. No, 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 no. Vesper. Vesper. That was a great restart. Jack, I told him to just start a little away. He had a rough race that race. Start a little away on the line, left middle. Look what he did. He was tied for second going into the day, I think, so he needs a good race because he just had one not good one. Look at the C2 fleet, and you have some at the boat and some over here on port. A lot of kids wanting to do this port tack start. Gotta have your watch going, guys. Gotta know when the 10 seconds is. You gotta go 10, 9, 8, count it. Trim jib, trim sails. Get accelerated. Oliver again, just Oliver doing his own thing. Just get on port and get out of Dodge. Parker just won that start by a country mile. 8955, 8655 just won that start by a country mile. That's awesome. Again, we have the A fleet coming through the C3 start, so that just it's hard for everybody. There's not much we can do about it. The course length is just so consistent that the A fleet comes ripping through the C3 start. We got less than a minute for C3s. So you're probably totally confused who's what, but I can tell you all the boats that are sailing fast right now are A fleeters, and everybody who's far back, let's see if Clara nails the start again. 9342. Yeah, Clara. I gotta go forward. Clara, 9342, just winning the start. Yeah. Okay, so black flag start. I don't know if you guys can see it. We got the W flag up, and we got the black flag up. So that means we've got less than 2 minutes. Now we have 1 minute, and 9157 is sticking out. So you do not want to be sticking out. The current is pretty dead. The current up at the top of the course is still going upwind. So it's been an easy upwind day. If you sailed in this regatta, you'll probably remember Saturday was easier than Sunday. Nobody hit the weather mark. We didn't have adverse current, we had positive current. Oh, these guys are. This is not smart. I mean, this is. Whew. You gotta be careful with the black flag, you guys. Oh, that is Cam Snore right there. He just got black flagged in the last race. So you gotta give him credit for having guts. Oh, boy. Beautiful day. That was really harsh. That's hard. Vesper again, using her line sight. Look at her, she's looking right down there. And what I taught her is that sometimes when we learn something new, we can make a mistake. And she did. She was using her line sight and it made her over. So there's Will right in the middle. Will should slow down and let the green boat get closer to him, but it's too late now. He should just not worry about it. But it'd be better if Will was just a little closer to the green boat. That way, if you want to tack, you're not super far away, but I mean, we'll see. Okay, C1 fleet, last race of the day. Okay, I look up here, everybody's kind of on port tack, so I don't think the wind's going hard left, you guys. So that's the A fleet up there. Will stuck out there really nicely. Vesper should just keep going. She's got boats that if she tacks, she would have to duck. So she's just got to stay in the bad air. Before the races, there was more wind on the right, and that wind has dilapidated. There's more wind on the other side of the current line. Okay, well, Fenton coming in here. That guy got first. second, third, fourth. Benton's coming in fifth, maybe sixth, so he wins the regatta by 9 points. And 9899 is just a beautiful salmon. Yeah, so he's 6 now, so he's still winning the regatta easy. I figure he knows it. He's probably a little bit nervous, but he had a 15-point lead going into the last race. And those are tough regattas to win when you have 5 out of 9 races had black flag starts. He trims tight, dude. Look at that. He's just got his boat dialed in. He sails a lot, so he can trim tighter than other people. And it's good that we did well in a current regatta. Our nationals this year are going to be a big current. Anywho, it's been a good regatta. Long videos, I know.